Alrighty. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome all my beautiful flares and flarettes. Let's get started on some coffee talk. Hopefully, you all have had a wonderful start to your weekend, and we'll begin with my green hair goddess. Can we just appreciate the ambiance of the beginning screen? Like just for a second, let's just let it rock for a moment. Alrighty, it gives me that feel. I can't remember the board name. I think it's like Sunset something, but it's one board on the first Sonic game that is just like, man, it's like when you're running away from that like little metal thing. It was like this board just has the same song. Let's load this up, and I'll load the game. Freya says dot dot dot. So, do you want to order anything else? Hopefully, this isn't the beginning of the last night. If not, it's okay. Okay, no, this is a new day. It seems like. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay, then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Dot dot dot. More dot dots. Hey, it's the tentacle Aqua girl. What's up, Aqua? How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I see you still have the same tentacles wrapped around you. I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. I do the same thing. I repeat myself. And I say, I already asked that after they already answered, because it's just, I don't know, sometimes it's just going through the motions or something. I don't know what the heck that is. But yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not tripping. Is Myrtle here? Nah, your girl ain't here yet. Stop getting your tentacles in a twist. Freya says, so far, it's only me and Barista. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her hair? Are you meeting her hair tonight? Her here, because here I sometimes say like hair. So Aqua says, oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. Aww, the way her eyes look to the side is just so cute. She's just like, oh, I'm embarrassed. Hopefully no one noticed my slip up. And Freya says, you have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you tell her to just come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. Eee! That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. That's what's up. She got right back to her as soon as Myrtle mentioned that. See, that's a good girlfriend. I wanted to follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. Hopefully it's that one I just made yesterday. Hey! Good morning, Luca. ¿Cómo está? Yeah, masala chai, tea, ginger, cinnamon. Oh, a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon. Not bad. So that's something else. Tea with lemon and cinnamon. I'm gonna do it in that order since apparently the order matters. I mean, I could get it. I could get it though. Hola. And we're gonna serve up some Russian tea. That seems like it would be so good on the stomach too, like tea with lemon and cinnamon. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. It does. I sliced up that lemon. You see that cinnamon stock over there in that corner? Yep, that's all moi. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew, huh? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. I just came in to hear the chick cheep. That's funny. Well, I'm glad you could tune in, Luca. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa! That's a highly specific fun fact to know, says Freya with her bulging eyes. I guess I spend too much time browsing the internet. Don't we all? So, when did you arrive, Freya? Oh, I've been here since the dawn of time. Dang, for real? I've been here since you left last night. I guess she's just saying bulp, bulp, bulp while she's drinking. I guess that's her drinking sound is bulp, bulp, bulp. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said, you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Freya looks like a crazy person though. Not gonna lie. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You really shouldn't. Speaking of that, thank you, Aqua. I'm gonna take a break right now. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna do a couple of jumping jacks. Okay, I just did one. It's too early for all that. But really, take breaks, take water. Sip some water. And don't overwork yourself so hard. And make sure you get enough rest. Aqua is following up. Of course I will, Aqua. Oh shoot, hold on. I gotta change the speed. I put it on auto. So thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Obviously from the sea. And let's see where she comes from. Because judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. That's what I said. I figured she was from the sea or ocean. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. So you got the ocean and then you have the sea. So I don't know. She said two different terms. So who knows? She probably traveled. So why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let this go on auto. I know I just changed it back. We'll have it on default and then on. And change the text speed too, though. Alright. And then I'm gonna save just in case. Alrighty. I just have to chime in and say siblings are horrible. Hey, good morning, friend biz. Yes, more coffee talk. You know I aim to beat my games, so coffee talk is definitely on the itinerary. You keep saying game of the year. I'm gonna get to the end of the game and then I'll give my opinion on if it's game of the year. It may just be another awesome novelist game. Okay, Lucas, see you later. I got it on auto right now. I was typing with Luca, so I'll switch it back. Off. So they were just talking about their siblings. And now Freya wants to visit her parents. I need to visit my parents, but it's just so hard. It's just, once you move out, it's like a disconnect, I guess. Yes, Aqua's white. You should definitely go see your parents. Yes, yes, visit them while you can. Because, you know, each day is undecided. It's unplanned. I know. Anyway, Freya gotta change that topic because it's getting too deep. I want to order something. Yeah, another espresso? You know, the usual. Yep. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Serving that up. Oh, wait, oh, she wanted something else? She said bitter. Just the way I love it. I was about to say no. Don't be messing me up. I'm trying to get to know my characters. Just the way I love it. Is this Myrtle? Oh, who's this? New person. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. How can I help you, sir? Yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? They said Freya will be okay. Okay, thank you, friend Biz. I was worried for a second. I was like, I did not mess up your drink like Georgie. So this dude says, Is there nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMG? It sounds like a sexual disease. I'm not gonna lie. STMJ. Wait, is that? Hold on. Tomato Chill. Is it Rachel? Yeah, Rachel. Is that the group name? Wait, I see the ears. Wait. Milk, ginger, honey. Okay, thank you. Milk, ginger, honey. Is this guy's order? Well, the father's order, I should say. I'm sorry, I never heard of it. If you could tell me the ingredients. Oh, is that the tea name? I'm thinking well, I feel like this is the father. At first I thought he was a pig, I'm not gonna lie. But now I see the ears and like, I guess the little things on his face is the whiskers. I don't know, the character looks like a pig. So, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Tilor Madu Jahi. Oh, it's Indonesian. Okay, it means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Thank you, Frambiz. Milk, ginger, honey. Freya's face. No, I don't have eggs. Oh, wait, I do have eggs? Nice. Wow, I wonder how that would taste. 1 cup of STMJ, please. Sure. So we gotta add some milk, put some ginger up in that thing all the way over here. Oh, I got some mint now. Yeah, I can make that space age guy some stuff now. And the last one was honey. Brew that thing on up. And then I'm gonna put the egg. You gotta crack the egg up in that thing. Make sure it says the name and then serve it on up. Yeah, his BDSM drink, like for real. Ah, that smell. It brings back so many memories. It's quite difficult to find a place with a proper STMJ here in the States. I've traveled to so many places and none of them got it right. You're the first one to manage it. ... I wonder if his daughter's gonna come in. We all saying ... Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. And I think he scooted over. He's like, well then, you're not college age, so let me get on that. He said, I see. Says Aqua. Some ... Look at he's like, the way he's coming off is really, yeah. So may I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Right, we got a social distance. Where's your mask at? Neither one of you beings have masks on. Oh, I'm sorry. He went right back to his seat. I didn't mean to be creepy. He was probably just trying to see like what his daughter may be into, because he's like out of touch. Hey, barista. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand. That's what I figured. Like, he just wanted to be able to understand. But I can see how it came off as creepy, though. Right? On some Master Roshi shit. You're so right, Frambiz. For real. But I would have looked past that and just... Oh, Officer Georgie, I'm about to get his drink right today. Because you weren't here the other night. So, he came back. I thought he was mad at me. So, he's just like, fuck this cafe barista. I'm about to shut this down because I'm Officer Georgie. So thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? ... Then he immediately pulled out a cigarette. Like, you mean him? He probably knows him. Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. Bulging eyes. He asked me, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No, she says no wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong. See, and it even sounds the same as in Dragon Ball. You have Oolong, and then you have Furlong. Tell me they wasn't trying to make him look like a pig. My eyes are not getting that decrepit. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Barista. Please call me Hendry. Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes, quite right. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes, quite right. Furlong? Florencia? Well, she may have taken her mom's last name. Some parents don't, especially if they're not married, then I don't know. I think it's wrong to assume that just because they're the father that they would have the same last name. So, Florencia, ? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? ... Then you even got Officer Georgie saying that's Rachel's dad and you still doubting him? Wow. Oh, Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. ... Freya. Okay. I think, go work on your novel. You're disappointing me, green hair goddess. You really are. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Yeah, Freya, I'll come with you. That's like, ghost. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? ... It's about Rachel. ... The night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Barista here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. ... I don't know how to talk to her anymore. That's somewhat normal. You're not going to be able to talk to your child especially once they get in their teenage years. Oh my goodness. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting. Aw. ... I would be a ... person too. I wouldn't know what the heck to say. I would just be a listener. Sometimes people talk just so they can, vent and get their issues off. And they're not really looking for the person to solve their issue. Just a listening ear. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned: give them time and space. Facts. But be there when they need you. Facts. ... Or you can just bribe them. Also facts. Like, for real. I was always bribed by a video game. Or some cookies and cream ice cream. Favorite ice cream ever. One time, I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. That's some Chicago talk. They're the only ones I know in New York that call pizza pie. I'm like, so what do you call, pie? Do you call it pie or do you call it pizza? So Georgie I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite out of that delicious pepperoni. I know, pepperoni pizza. I should have bought a pizza. I went to the store like an hour before I started the stream, and I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna make some beef pot roast tonight because that's what I've been craving. Because yesterday it was horrible. I had a really bad food item. I'll just say that. I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. I know, it really is Frambiz. It's still called pie. Okay, I figured that. Oh, I never looked it up. I just why do they call pizza pie? Why? That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. Some more dots. What if what she loves doing is the problem? I don't think so. Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the medium, not the fans, and I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. Aww. What if she gets harassed? Aww. Just a caring father, not a stage parent. Are forced to do drugs. Did something happen? He said, I think it's called pie because of the shape of it. Yeah, I understand that, but I guess I'm just used to the regular pie. Apple pie, mixed berry pie, or cobbler. Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid, dude? I don't know. Maybe. Aqua's back. Barista, I need to go now. Usually they just walk out, but I appreciate you saying that you have to go. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. I'd like to get to know more about Aqua. Got Hendry over here. Oh, look at little Rachel. Oh, she looks so cute. And Georgie says, well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. Well, as a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll just have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. I can't wait for the Coachella part of the game. There's a Coachella part of the game story? Wait, this is when Rachel's performing? Because that's tight. Ooh, what if she makes the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager for you, if that will ease your mind. Please do. You just... dang, he can search on his phone. That must be a police phone. Alright, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. It seems like it'll be Chester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Wait, there's an orgy? You're lying! What, for real? Okay, yeah, that has piqued my interest. That coffee talk orgy scene. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've got a call. I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait! You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait! And then Officer Georgie's just gone. He didn't even order any coffee. He doesn't trust me to make his coffee anymore. I'm so depressed. I wouldn't go anywhere that fucked up either. I'm not gonna lie. More dots. Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be alright. More dots. I used to manage a girls' band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom. She convinced me to give it a chance. More dots. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. Okay, wait. Get it? Mo, Riss, Lester. Is it play on his name? Like his pig face? No, I don't. Get it? More Riss, Lester. Is it like a foreshadowing to what's happening later on? With her wanting to do more of her own stuff. I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. The manager name is Mo. You get it. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. Aww. There's a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. More dots. But... what does that mean? But she's just a girl. It is harder out here for girls. Oh, YouTube doesn't let me type it? Mo, I think okay. I think I know what you're alluding to. Hold on, let me take a drink real quick. Okay, had to get my lemonade ginger ale drink going. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. ... It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep acting on like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. More dots. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Barista? Sure. Right, take all the time you need. Black screen. Samorally menthol. Let's continue. Alright, Monday, September 28th, 2020. So in the newspaper clip, military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. And we had the werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative, and doctor from Salach town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. And this is how we start the day. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off. I get it. I get it now, friend. Bitch, it took me hellas. I get it. I get it now. I get it. I get it. But why wouldn't you two let you type it though? I don't have it banned in my chat. I don't think I have any word ban now that I think about it. I need to add a couple words. So different isn't always good. It's a neat concept. But you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. I like to think deep, so I'm thinking like, okay, Morris, Lester is a different character, is it tied in from somewhere else? But I get it now. It's just literally the play on the name. Hey Gala, good evening everyone. Welcome Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. No, we didn't even get into nothing yet. It's nothing. Barista was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? Look at Freya giving him the googly eyes. They look cute together though. I'm just planning to sit and relax, but he's taken though. He's already part of Hyde's dream world. Alrighty, so please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Barista for a moment. What's up? You want your drink again? Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order might have been the right drink, but let's give it a try again. Just to be sure. I forgot his drink already. How to make it. Gala had tea, milk, ginger. Okay. Just to be sure. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. I know. Tea, milk, and some ginger. Alright, hopefully this suits your taste, Gala. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. Nice. I've made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Yep, Galahad. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You're done? I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? Yeah! Where's the lover boy? Aw, he's by himself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. Dang, she's hating on Hyde. Just because he spoke somewhat the truth? That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. I came across with ginger chicken. That sounds good. Last time I had something ginger, I had like it was a Thai curry chicken and it had some ginger in it, like hints of ginger. And if I'm not mistaken, they added some raisins in there too. It was an Indian dish. It was so freaking good. But yeah, ginger chicken. Let me know how that tastes. That'd be so good. Aw, come on. Oh, this is the picture you sent me on Twitter. So good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Hey, how you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Barista was just criticizing my story. I didn't say nothing about criticizing. It's right. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear. It's quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook. Yeah, I'm big on ingredients, so I wonder what can be added. Let's see, you have ginger chicken. Add some lemon in there, definitely. Oh, this is the discussion I was talking about, Rika. Okay, the important discussion. So I'm paying attention. But for adults, sounds pretty common so far. Gala gonna drop the knowledge on Bailey's. Alright. He needs some knowledge. I wonder how Gala's gonna come about this conversation though. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. Right, what? That score will determine which page you should go to. I see where she's going, but most people don't want to just, I don't know, maybe for teens, but like for people that are past that point, we just like to go through our book just calmly with some suspense. That sounds more like a video game than a book. It really does, though. It could be like a comic book or something. I could see the format of that. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream, it was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. I gave Bailey's a Chad voice. Freya looked like she's gonna be in the best Yes, but Gala's not part of that. You gotta get the astronaut in there. Gala's with Hyde. He's not straight. Now Bailey's, I can see. I mean, of course he has Lua, but it has to be Bailey's, Freya, and probably the astronaut guy. But yeah. It could probably be Gala, then Bailey's, and then Hyde, or something like that. So, Freya says, it reached the mainstream market. A Chad voice. He just seems like a preppy, like, back in high school, he just has, like, a preppy type of voice. Like, he looks like he would play, like, lacrosse and polo and shit. Abercrombie and Fitch type of guy. That sounds interesting, and highly ambitious, Freya. At least, it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. Tight. I like the idea. Bailey's just being a hater. What? I know, right? Well, I don't agree with myself in the story either. As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? Alright. As Barista said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte if you know how to make it. No, I don't. Sharing is caring in Coachella. True. You got me there, friend Biz. Ginger latte. So I know it has ginger, milk. Wait, can I make a regular latte? So ginger, milk, and coffee, but what would be the order? Should I put coffee, ginger, milk? Coffee, ginger, milk. Do I got it? Yay! Ginger latte! Here you go. Thanks. Oh wait, I got it. That was all off my skills of being a barista. With this kind of drink making skill, hey! Thanks for the tip, by the way, of making sure the coffee has the name above it before serving it, because I was just serving it off like unknown drinks and stuff. Yeah, I wonder why my place isn't any bigger. I need to get a business loan. What we have here, right here, this threesome, what we have here now is more than enough for me. Well, including mine, then it would be like, I guess just an orgy, because anything more than 3 is more than enough. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Excuse me. Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. So, did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her. Oh my goodness. A self-assured man. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. But I convinced her. By using some design terms she didn't understand. So, you finished your job by bullshitting her. So, Chad's neck sweater sure looks like he has money. I mean, I know, Bailey. Oh, he seems like a Chad, though, for real. Bailey's was done with the hentai. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. So, are you working on anything right now? Nah. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Some dots. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know. Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a... He looked, yeah, of course, like another storyline. Of course he's a player back in college. And now he wants to settle down. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Alright. Right. What? Okay. I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. Get that part? He was an incubus. Alright. Let's call him Cognac. Not Hennessy. Cognac has a girlfriend. Alright, I'm still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, bro. Like, for real. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you want to date. Damn, why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to fuck her. Just fuck her. She was a player, too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Right, because it wasn't Lua. Like, what? Come on, Freya. Right, he was a player back then. Sharing is caring. Makes the world go round. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly! This is getting spicier. So the other girl's name was... Let's just call her Rose, alright? Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. So that's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So, I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept bothering her ass. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. Right, Princess. He's such a Chad. Everything from his dress to his face. Well, not dress, like the way he dresses to his face. Just his mannerism is just a Chadwick. Chad for short. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I've been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence, right? Right? Am I right? So we went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What was that? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Like, she was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly! Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief. Oh, excuse me. Cognac was sleeping with Rose. I'm sorry. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? Oh, him. Excuse me. I said her by mistake. I got into a fight with him. I haven't told you. I just never met a dude named Cognac. I had to say that. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu, so you get your ass kicked. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. I would have loved to see this flashback. That would have been hilarious to see Chad get beat up. He deserves to get beat up though. He was a player. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took over my... sorry. I skipped too fast. So Lua took care of my injuries. That's what I thought she said. We grew closer after that. Right, Gala's just like... He hasn't said anything. I'm sure if Hyde was here, he probably would have been on his side though. Because it seemed like he was just going at Lua the other night. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Some more dots. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? Not that he got on his phone trying to act all uninterested when he's interested while asking the question about how Lua was doing when you should know how your own girlfriend is doing. So, friend, as you say, Gala looking at Hyde's nudes on his phone. It looks like they're both looking at each other's nudes at this point, and then Freya is just like in the middle. Or maybe they're looking at Freya's nudes while talking because they don't even want to look at her at this point. So Bailey says, or excuse me, Chad says, how is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. With whom? Look at his face. You gonna get beaten to a pulp again, Chad. Calm your Chad chest down. There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl. Oh my goodness. So why would you automatically assume that she's going out with him? Right, they weren't together. So what were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the conversation. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Right, he was on your side. Why are you thinking they over here sleeping behind your back or something? Considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family. ... You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. I got enough money. I'm rich on my own. Blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, Gala smiled when model was mentioned, right? Oh, I missed that. It looks like he's intent now. He put down his phone. He's about to join in. Why would you say that? He's about to take his sip and get started. Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation, appearance, or everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. Well, it looks like you like dressing that way, so. It must not be that bad. You can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, being an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from being a business major to an art major, my parents went batshit crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that just because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part about it? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Dang. So it's like if he would have stayed a business major and met Lua, maybe they wouldn't have been so, I don't know, not accepting of her, I suppose. He was grilling, LOL. Yep, Chad loves the Tommy Hilfigers and the polos. Yep. Probably throwing some high designer, Gucci and Louis and all that stuff. Yelled about her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord, Voldemort. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on. This is the 21st century, not 15th century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Excuse me, I'm still recovering from yesterday. Tell me about it. Yeah, I got an achievement unlocked. 24/7, a beat to relax, study to. ... Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, like none whatsoever. I would happily leave them for the both of us. And here's Gala. He gonna chat in, right. It's so, I really wish Hyde was here because Hyde would be right on the other side of Bailey and it would be an interesting conversation. Well, it's 2020 where the racists are coming out. I mean, are they really coming out or were they just always there? So, I guess they're more free coming out. I don't know. It'd be nice to get some other life forms on Earth and then see how they respond. So Gala says, what about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her, dude. Bailey's looking hella mad. Like, dude, you're ruining my image of your naked body on my phone. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you can give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. ... Right, Gala dropping that knowledge. He's sipping his tea and gotta spill it. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. So what? I see. ... I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. That's right. Wolves are not loners. They travel in packs. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that? Wait till you hear the health insurance part. Oh my goodness. Let's get to that part. All those bad stereotypes about succubi are true. I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. It's my decision. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. In marriage, it will not survive on love alone. ... Whoa, that's deep. Bailey ain't got shit to say. Let's hear this health insurance part. Or you say, like, I added her on my health insurance, so I love her. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. That's that young frame of mind. Oh, this is my favorite song right here. Not that one, I meant. Here's Gala. Just gotta make sure I checked. Not the brew pad. I keep on going to everything but the shuffle. This is my favorite tune right here. Tell me, do you have health insurance? Here it comes. What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elf. Oh, see, dropping that knowledge. Had to let him know, like, don't just think about yourself, dude. But yeah, I don't have health insurance either. That'll be opening up soon, so I gotta start being a procrastinator and thinking that only stuff happens to the old people, especially since I'm getting to that age. But let's get past that. But you lose it if your family disowns you. Oh, what? So he loses immortality? What? That sucks. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Facts. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge what? For an $8 pill, but in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And look at his face. He's like, I got nothing to say, dude. You're pissing me off. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Bailey ain't got nothing to say to that. Alright. Chad is hurt. He's like, oof, ah. I mean, I would like that type of knowledge. I would, you know, it would be nice to have some type of mentor in the love department. Didn't think about losing his immortality. Right. I wouldn't have thought that it's tied to their family. I just thought, oh, okay, they have immortality. You know, it's just separate from their parents or ancestors. But it makes sense now that I think about it. I wonder, I don't know, I never really watched Lord of the Rings, but I wonder if like the elves in the Lord of the Rings had that type of, you know, if they were disowned by their parents if they lost that ability. Anyway, I've got to go. I dropped enough knowledge. I apologize for my intrusion. Just think about it, Bailey. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Ooh, hide! Be careful. It's the Bailey and Gala train. And Freya can hop at the end. Thanks for the drink, Barista. And Freya. Bye. See you later. Doo-doo. I gotta mark off all these. Just like my phone, I gotta make sure there's no red marks on it. ... What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. It wasn't a minute. They were there for like 10 minutes. So Gala and Hyde were good consuls to, yeah, both Baileys and Lewitt. I think that's why they weren't together on the same night. It would have been tight if they were. I mean, at least on this night, because Well, maybe not, because Hyde would have just been, on Bailey's side and going against Gala. And then if Gala was there when Hyde was there, then he would have just been on Lewis' side, like you just said. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. So are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Thank you, Cafe Barista. Alright. Continuing on to the next night. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Hey, we're getting almost close to October. And the newspaper clippings. Alrighty. Who? The World Health Organization vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally. Oh, Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go. Or not go, because they didn't have it this year. Or Coachella, excuse me. I keep saying Coachella, the words. Coachella. They still had it limited, even though it's like a virtual event or something. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Could be. Oh, Hyde and Gala! Starting off my night right. He really... Oh, let me save. Just in case. October is near end of game. Okay. So it doesn't go until today's day, October 10th. That sucks. I would have liked to have played the day I'm actually living in. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Barista. I'd like to order again. The usual. The Galahad. Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Okay, so he wants me to try a different combination. So instead of the tea milk ginger, maybe tea ginger milk. Or just give him the same Galahad. Tea ginger milk. There's ginger milk tea. I think I gave that to him. Oh, I can put some latte on it. I never did the latte art. I never looked below that. I'll just give him the same thing I gave him. I'll give him the Galahad. Okay. Tea, milk, ginger. I'm gonna put some latte art on it. Is he gonna be upset if I do that? Oh, I can't do the latte art. Oh. Alright, serving it on up. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. Tight, so they just came back to the same place they met at. So cute. So what happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of doors. Really? A vampire getting his ass kicked? By doors, no less? Ugh. Those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I've had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. That sounds like a cop-out. You were just getting your ass kicked, dude. You were drawing dicks for an hour with latte art. Really? For drawing for an hour? I thought it was like drawing that for an hour got you the achievement. Like, it'll be instead of latte art, it'll be dick art. I was just gonna put yaoi on it. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. Trashed. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Yay! Then just imagine Hyde just like on the back of his body, just like warming him. Like, well, he's a vampire, so he's cold-blooded. So it would be like an icebox. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I got a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Good times. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those doors could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yep, it was a fun stream drawing. A whole hour of just drawing over and over. So Gala said, yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped them. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck. The universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. And you just imagine Gala with like a halo above his head, just wings, and just naked. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. And after all the trouble you caused me the night before, hey, I took you to breakfast. It better be IHOP. Or Uncle Bill's. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? ... War veterans. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed Hyde. I prefer it if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright, forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. What was the something? There's something from your past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping each other live. Or helping other people live. Excuse me. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Hell, thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. I read Hyde voice and Hihei's voice. Oh, from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, they do look alike. Unfortunately, I can't make my voice go that that deep. But I could have swore he was a voice actor. The person that did the voice acting for Hihei, he was in another anime too. Can't remember which one it was, but I remember his voice. I was like, that's Hiei's voice. You'll get the dirty version later. Okay. We gotta get the clean now, and then I get the dirty one later. Tight. Anyway, barista, I'd like to order something now. So what would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? At the same damn time, though? A tea-based drink. So we got tea, and we got green tea. So we got regular tea because that's warm and cool. So I gotta make sure, can I just put lemon? Oh no, wait, it's too much. Yes, that was it. Android 17, but there's also something else too. Oh, maybe mint. No, mint, it's too high. Or maybe I can add ginger. I think this is it. Is it tea, mint, and ginger? Because everything is lined up. But I'll wait for the expert of coffee talk to give the final opinion. I'm just gonna get the name of this. Mint ginger tea. I think this may be it though. Oh, I don't know. Go for it. Okay. Serving it on up. Here's your order. I think this is it. Yay! Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. I love Hiei's voice. I actually restarted watching Yu Yu Hakusho late last year. I'm still in the Dark Tournament right now, so I'm gonna finish it. My favorite one is when he does Sensui. That part's so fucking fire. So yeah, I haven't seen her today. This may be her. Who are you? Oh, Freya! Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. Don't worry, he's not trying to pick you up. Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink. I have no interest in flirting with you. I got my main man right here. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it my werewolf senses are tingling. Right. I showed Barista my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Yeah, it does almost look like they're flirting for a bit, but we know the deal. We know who Hyde really has eyes for while he's drinking his tea. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. Right. They keep saying to take a break in here, so that's what I'm going to actually do. Hold on just a second. I'm going to go put my chicken noodle soup on. Be right back. Alright. I'm back. Had to take a quick stretch after putting in my soup. And take a break, just like Gala said. He said Hyde wants to suck Gala's blood. I'm sure he wants to do that and more. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? Right, that's not even a word, Freya. But writers can make up any type of word they want to. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. Mostly check in people and stuff, make sure they have their insurance. I guess that's why he asked about if Bailey had his health insurance, because he knew the inside of it. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kinda like a biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty... Yeah, I would. I'd be like, just give it away. Just give them everything. Because I would feel so bad, like... Especially if they're going through a really tough, medically procedure. It would be really hard. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You... He needs to be a bit less loyal though. Hyde. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa! I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yup. Safe trip. See you around, Barista. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. I know, Hyde hella bored. He's like, I'm not finna go home with you. I'm about to stay here with Freya and fuck with her. She's like, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. Best friend or his lover boy. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you get... We're going to go over the story again? Is this going to be the dirty version though? I'd like to hear that. Right, seriously? I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Go ahead and scoot on over that seat. Alright then. We met in the place back when there was a bar. I wanted to hear the dirty version. I guess it's not tonight. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic. I mean, that's not bad. My dad was in the army and he was a medic in the army. Well, a surgeon. So, I can see the switch. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? ... Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. ... I won't go into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh, you see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. Oh, he had to go to the scoop. Okay, here he goes. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it wasn't the only thing he could do, or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle, right? Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I just needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? ... She's like, don't push it. I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there, but I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Who's this? Interrupting the dirty scoop. The alien guy! Neil Armstrong. Boop, 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 boop. Good evening, everyone. Right, Heinz like, who's this guy? I know, Freya is so boomer. You're so right. This whole game coffee talk might as well be Dragon Ball talk. Oh boy. Good evening. It is nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. We are all friends. Neil. Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact, but from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. I just feel like he talks really fast in like a spacey way. I get what you mean. Milk, honey, mint. Thank you, friend Biz. I was just gonna look at the brew. Brew pad. Thank you so much for reposting that. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time you were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you're not from around here, neither are we. Where did you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation means nothing. That sounds far away, indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on the image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Army Gendrew album cover. No wonder you look familiar. Oh, this guy right here. I should go to it. Right there. Aww. Army Gendrew. As for what we're doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual, that's how you say it. Yes, yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I could brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise, but we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Milk, honey, mint. Okay. Milk, honey, Emmet. Finally got it. Let's see what this drink is called. Boomer wants some tentacle. Milky Way, that's what it's called. And I still can't draw on it. Let's see. Hope I got this right. Thank you. What the? She wants that tentacle finger. Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. This. He's like, this. I put my fingers together. Look at his fucking mask. It's changing colors. It looks like my oil lamp. What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life, but this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. He said, done. Thank you so much from all our kind. You are one interesting person. Thank you. Now his voice is all high pitched. He or she. Neil, he didn't really specify his gender. That was a compliment, yes. Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us. We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. But what kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow, it turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was all mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. ... But we believe it is alright to share with you tonight, thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista. I owe you this story. Yes, me. All me. So why? Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is taxed to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard to find some civilizations to maintain by themselves, because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear, and that is where we come in. I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. Right, spread the seeds to make sure the universe is balanced. So it's like only human, like I guess not even humanoid, but just like all species, or like, is that including animals too? Because that's a heavy task of a job to do. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey, you came here to give seeds, so a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth. That is correct. The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever you are. Yes. Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend, you are trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector. That is 100% correct. Holy shit! You're trying to give us a superhero. Yes, that is what your people will call a protector. But why do you go through all the hassle? It sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Sadly, it's not that simple. The creature protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which is what we have learned. It is very complicated feeling on Earth. We have to make it easier. We have to make it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everything deeply by default, so everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born. That sounds beautiful and creepy. Why? It sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy. Orgy planet. That was a badly chosen word, but it's roughly similar to the truth. He said it's similar to the truth. Oh my. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them to get laid with love? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person, it said. ... Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it's going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? No, you're ruining my image. I can still see Hyde and Freya together though. Planet Bukaki. Oh, they're having to spread seeds. I don't even think they have time for all the extra stuff. You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further if it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I have the same opinion as Hyde. It seems like she's a free-spirited young girl. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you're willing to be... This guy Neil is really messing me up right now. Right. Tentacle gang. Oh, man. He said, does it mean you're willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Like, I don't think that's what she means. Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want. Now you said husband at the end. If you want to sleep with me. So no one night stands. Gotcha. We have heard those terms before. Let us check them once again. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. I almost choked on my laugh. This is something else, friend. It really is. Hey, if they could get together, I can see Nell and Freya. I can see Freya with everyone in this story. Like, even Aqua. Even though Aqua's with Myrtle. This is very strange. According to what we have found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Some, but we have other forms of relationships, not just monogamy. Yes, that's called commitment. Stupidity, excuse me. Such a strange concept. Then why with the rules do you still face overpopulation problems? Because people get around. Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time, so even though there are rules about having kids, and they could be strictly enforced, a lot of them still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. That is a falsehood. At least that's what we gather from your information network, right? Or not the social media, because people lie all the time. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, before you talk about marriages. But there's also arranged marriage too. But she's not trying to get in that with you, Neil. She don't fuck with you. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You can start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? It's so cute. Now, the path to starting a date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow, the breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated, just not no big orgy fest. Right, Fran Viz? Tentacle Hentai Squad! It could be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Or some type of birth control. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. ... Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. ... All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. Right. That's the aspect right there. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details. So how are you gonna ask Freya to be your boyfriend, husband, and you're not gonna even tell her how you get down and dirty? Okay, right? Unless we agree to the mating ritual. I wanted to agree just so I know how it's done. I really want to know. ... I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Gone. Right. And Neil's like, what the heck is that? We go full tentacle raw. Hide. Aw, blood sober for 10 years. I think that's all. Oh, and Neil. I got Neil in here. I get to find out more about him next time he comes back. And let me mark this drink off. Milky Way. Milk, honey, mint. ... And let me save, by the way. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? No, not since you ran her off, Hyde. You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Huh. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Huh, that's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Aww. You're with Gala. Stop trying to hit on the girls. Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. All right. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Those doors beaten up on Hyde. Dwarven made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor, probably the vampires. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests on this day, Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. Let's start today. Welcome, welcome. Oh, who's this guy? He looked like some hitman, Men in Black type person. Good evening, sir. Just agent. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. Don't take my memory away. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? Don't be snitching in the story, Barista. That's not my actual character. Unless it like helps, I guess. It's One Punch Man. I've seen like a bit of that anime. I'm not gonna lie. This one thing is Bleach, Naruto, One Punch Man. Excuse me. I call him One Hit Man. Same thing. There's another thing that I don't like. Oh, Fairy Tail. I don't know. I just can't get down with those. I don't know why. I just can't watch it. It just doesn't grab my attention. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, he's wearing a space. Oh, no, not Neil. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. That's right, Barista. Give him false testimony. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. No thanks. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Then bye. Over here asking questions and won't even contribute to my business. Move along. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Yay, Myrtle and Aqua. Good evening, Barista. Yo. Hello, Miss excuse me. Hello, Miss Aqua and Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Sure. Green tea with a lot of mint. Marrakech. Man, that's so minty. Green tea already tastes like mint to me. Your drink's ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Marrakech in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sir, I'll have the Tariq. I don't know what that is. I gotta look that up. Did I ever make that drink? What the heck is that? Oh my goodness. Tari. I'm gonna have to actually look that up. I wouldn't even know what combination that would be. It sounds like that would be tea, mint. Sounds like it has cinnamon in it though. I don't know. I might have to actually look that drink up. Cause she would come in and order something that's not on my brew pad. That's mint cinnamon tea. Trash. TT milk. Thank you, Franbiz. TT milk. Yeah, I would have had to definitely look up that drink. Serving that right up. Huh? Is there anything wrong? He said titty milk. No, it's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. TT milk. Just like the tea tarik you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia. Yes, and from some videos on the internet. You can learn anything on the internet. I get to know more about Myrtle. Me time. There's nothing wrong with me time. Let me mark that off. Now I know about it. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we made some good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest. But I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Yeah, holiday times is horrible. Huh. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. Some dots. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. Aw, I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on, and we're already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay, kid? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. That is so true. You're so used to the daily grind that you shouldn't be used to it. You should be used to living your life. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us quite a bit. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game going, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the events even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket, but I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? I know. It's always hard thinking about those darn haters. What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life because they can't be on that whole keyboard hating vibe. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. Oh, Myrtle, you should go with her. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, right? It's torture almost, even if it's your own product. Yeah, I ain't showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine the horror. Aw, Myrtle's like, let me get on my phone. She looks like she's there. There goes the guilt face. You know what? Huh? Right. So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitioner badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not, Missy. Oh, okay, good. Now what are you going to show this game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. Right. You should never show the full version. Give them a tease. A tease. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. Who's this walking in? Sounds like Hyde. Who is it? Oh, it's Rachel. I should have known with the hills. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Barista. What's wrong? Did you talk with your dad again? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are... Oh, backups? Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes! And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. Some hot chocolate? That's the only thing I could think of. What do you want to order? Yeah, I said it. I was like, a hot chocolate. Right, a sweet hot chocolate. Alright. So... chocolate, milk, honey. I never put honey in my hot chocolate though. Milk, honey, chocolate. I don't know if she'll like that though. Let me trash it. Let's do milk. I wonder if he'll give me the same. I'm just switching the order up. And it's a little bit more sweet, so maybe this... Oh, this is Choco Bee Maruku. I wonder if she'll like it. I'm gonna serve it. Here's your drink. Oh, it looks very pretty. Tell me if you like it. And it's warm and sweet. I love it. Yay! I switched the order up. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Because I was going to make you that. Okay, go with anything good. I went with the Choco Bee Maruku, which is the chocolate honey milk. I thought she would have added that she's performing at Coachella. It just got hot chocolate. Okay. Yep, I added the cocoa in it. So she loved it. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Why do you think, Aqua? You should know why. It's a tease. Wouldn't that break their immersion? No, it would leave them coming back for more. Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. Yeah, that's a good idea. That should get people's attention. Noted. I'll be popping tonight. Is this Freya? Oh, Dad? Wow, it's her dad. What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Barista. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry? I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Spanish Sahara. Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Hot chocolate, milk, ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. In order, because we know how things get out of order. Drinks get all changed up and switched up on us. And coming right up. Your drink is ready, sir. My, this is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad, yes. Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. That molester, Morris Lester. I need him. He's gonna help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my friends would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing. You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from... Aw, Mom. You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? Rachel is foreshadowing something. Maybe COVID, lol. We'll see. Hopefully it's not that. That's so crazy if this game predicted that. Did the game cause that? I'm just talking shit. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be so paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home. Relax and don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait! Rachel! Disappears. Oh yeah, she said the air she's breathing might be danger. Yeah, the air has more than just that in it. The people that believe that it wasn't dangerous before or is now dangerous because of COVID are crazy. I'll just say that. I'll just leave that as that. Excuse me for a moment, Barista. Alright, back to Aqua and Myrtle. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear the argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. Right. It would be so hard. I mean, I can ignore it, but I would feel like, especially if it goes to like blows, which I know it wasn't, it's their dad and stuff. But if it's like someone else and they're like fighting, you almost feel obligated to try and break it up maybe, or I don't know. So what's so amazing about that? I don't think I could do that. Well, you just did that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize, but you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Barista, we're leaving. Let me save. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. I guess that's all for Nope. Oh, the dad came back. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear about that, but I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Ha. Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. Hold on, let me go turn the stove down real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium, it was a great time for girl bands, you know. I mean, there's a lot of girl bands, but it's mostly like a lot of Asian girl bands. They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it is good. But what hit me the hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families, and the men. They were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed. But it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. It wasn't even the target of the abuse. But it hunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. And dogs. Well, for everybody. So what do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Barista. And sorry for bringing our fight to your... Excuse me. Sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then. Goodbye. Yee. Oh, it skipped. I wanted to read the rest of it. Okay. Last day in September. Oh wait, we're in October now. Excuse me. That's right. September 30th was yesterday. October 1st, 2020. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gail Nyman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. And that's how we're starting the day. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you could do. What is it? Can we work here? Not in that suit, you can't. The meme girl. Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. On the newspaper. I skimmed past that newspaper, I'm not gonna lie. Most of them all look funny to me anyway. Life is a meme. We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to think that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers. That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job. If you get it at all, right. Oh, let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no, we are sorry for our spontaneity, excuse me. But it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. We're just gonna go back and forth with the dots. Okay, thank you. But with one condition in, you won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether they want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us, indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking. Oh, I was just thinking if he's going to the Coachella tomorrow. Can you imagine Neil just standing there in his freaking spacesuit? I don't even know if they're having it in person though. If they're predicting things how it is, it should be a virtual event. Or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do you need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then, are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Neil's on my side, Neil's on my side. Neil, welcome. Right, Freya's like, right, holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Barista, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight, and I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who was getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we come to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this. One condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again, what happened? Oh, the chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come? Yeah, I just noticed you didn't come in yesterday. But it was so interesting with the other people coming in. Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. Oh my goodness. And the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. Oh my goodness. The chief called me into her office and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that? Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So what do you want to do? So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Okay. I should just give her the same espresso. I don't know what I should give her. Said just anything. Should I do the Milky Way? I could give her what Rachel had yesterday. It seems like she may need a pepper up. Oh, you said wait? Okay. I'm waiting away. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and put my chicken noodle soup in my bowl. I'll give her the midsummer. Okay, I'll give her that before I leave. Tea, lemon, honey. Tea, lemon, honey. See how that is. Here's your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Tea, lemon, honey. Thanks, Frambiz. I got my brew pad. But for those drinks I don't have that on, I definitely need that. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. Alrighty, eyes back. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines, and if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I was just gonna get her the regular espresso. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil, Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. Wait, reload the chapter? Sure. Is it a different reaction? She didn't like the Midsummer? Should I give her the hot chocolate that Rachel had? Or does she just want the espresso? I'm gonna save right here. Okay. What do you think I should serve her? Okay, so it was the wrong drink. It's called the bed chamber. Wow. That sounds like it'll put you to sleep. So what's the ingredients? Okay, milk, cinnamon, honey. Let's see how you like this, Freya. Coming right up. Here's your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have it. Oh, she said the same thing. But at least I got a new drink. Bed chamber. Yes, milk, cinnamon, honey. Oh, it's a little bit further. A little bit further. A A little bit further. A little bit further. Okay. Right here. Okay. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch drift. Well, it's a GRA media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you'll be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Myrtle, the person that Neil tried to hit on. And Myrtle's like, what the flying freak? She looked at all three of us, ... I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. So coffee with just a little bit of ginger. So should I just do coffee, ginger? I know, right, Frampus? Alright, so this is called Jahi Tubruk. It's the same one, so hopefully I said this right. Let's go. Coming right up. Your order is ready. ... Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst. Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. She said the same thing. Actually, I'm not. Oh, she's not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah, pardon us. I was just training Neil on how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid. Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how the Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all, basically. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Aqua! Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion, it's just... Right, we need to get Neil laid. I'm sorry, have all these ladies right here. It's like a smorgasbord for Neil. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... what is this? What is happening here? Is it... I already told the barista to call the cops when he's watching you go to breed here. Oh, so she's the one that snitched. Super hentai. We must get that superhero born, right? Super hentai being. Hentai gang. Where is Barista? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been as surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for this answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here's the deal. You could have... He's back over there. He just started working and he's taking a break. You're fired. Yeah, if you read the comics, Aqua was very shy before entering the shop. She's like, today's the day I will enter the shop. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm definitely going to get to it. So the comics doesn't spoil anything. I'm just more the type of person that get through the game and then read about any follow-up or any knowledge of the characters beforehand. Then I'm like, oh, okay, that's the way they acted like that. That's the reason why they acted like that. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Barista. It's nothing really. But you do really think one day is enough? But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb the place's business for any longer. Right. Sit on the other side, Neil. As if this place cares about business. I do. I need to make money. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. Oh, it's spoiler free. Okay. Now that you know, everyone, it's extra. It's a fun extra. Yes. So now we got all the characters known. I was just thinking, is there going to be any pop-up characters that show up in the comics? What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong, but didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know, we also surprise ourselves, but please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. Okay, he sat for literally 3 minutes. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing here together? Right, orgy confirmed. Hopefully at the end of this, Neil does find his breeding mate. It's nothing. We're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. They're here on a date. They're over here. Oh, we're talking about our work. Like, no, you're here to be together. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. Excuse me, Aqua. So you're done? You are done with your game, basically. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. Huff. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. Ugh. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. Even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know. Right on. Sharing is caring. It makes the world go round. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, alright? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way, but yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. I know, Frambiz. We gotta care and share with others. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it, and those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under Frenda, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? Right, Myrtle's like, don't be sharing what people are. I'll be eating your ass, Aqua. Like, for real. And she got the 2 little teeth sticking out. Yeah, she's gonna fuck her up. Huh. That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And Myrtle eats ass. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai. That's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years. Sometimes our team works to support others. And when they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. Alright, but you said I was bootylicious in our Aqua voice. Bootylicious. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder. Now this is an orgy I can see. Like all girls. Like I can see the mix and stuff, but it's more hotter when it's the same gender to me. I thought it was worth mentioning. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Aqua's like, I'm gonna transform this into an orgy fest. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. Myrtle's like, your ass tastes like ass. For real. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow with me eating my ass. But tomorrow is I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Your face down below. You will? I'm going with you for this I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. All right. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, look at this. Look at Myrtle laughing. I think I've never seen her laugh like that. Eating ass at Coachella while Neil watches. That's right, Neil is still there. He's just being quiet for now. I wonder why he's not saying anything. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. She's getting her confidence. Haha, don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, look at Aqua. She was already ahead of herself. Like, right now? Okay, then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Neil's fapping. I was wondering, Neil's just back there quiet as heck. I feel tingy. Time to fap. Okay, see you folks later. Alright, me and my green-haired goddess is alone again. Freya. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya, especially after getting laid out. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you could do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on? Do you want another drink to be going on with? That's a weird way to say that sentence. It's still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Alright, he's like, what is this feeling? I can't use my finger in this situation. Alrighty, next day, October 2nd, 2020. Let's read the newspaper clippings. Alright. Oh, the Evening Whispers is with the People for Stricter. Oh, that's not her app. I thought they were going to talk about my green hair goddess's app, but this is something different. So they're with the People for Stricter Gun Laws. New healthier furry sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence. What video game isn't blamed for violence in school? Alrighty. So I'm going to end for right now. I got to eat my chicken noodle soup, although I could do that during the stream. But I'm going to eat, and chicken noodle soup always gets me laid out. So I'm going to eat, lay down. I've got to finish this game. I know I have to be close. He said this game goes until the end of September, or near the end of September. So I must accomplish Coffee Talk. So that's my goal. And then I want to get into some scary games too. But thank you so much for tuning in. First off to Frambiz. Luca came in earlier. Just all my past people that will watch this past broadcast. Don't forget to subscribe. And much love, much peace, and catch you on the flip side. Okay, yeah, it goes to the near the end of November. Or, sorry, October. Okay. So, I'm almost done. I'm on October 2nd. I'm on the last night right now. Wait, October 2nd? Okay. Well, if it's only one more night. I could go through one more, because I'm like 2 hours and 52 minutes in. So let me save. I'll put it on auto, though. Default. Just while I eat my chicken noodle soup. He's looking right around like, where the bitches at? I just had to say that real quick. Okay, you said, nah, don't worry. We have to go over some stuff anyways. Yeah, I gotta read the comics first off. Okay, no problem. Coffee talk shouldn't be rushed. You're right. It should just be chill. And I gotta draw for an hour on my latte cafe. It won't be dicks, but it'll be just some nice words. So I'll save right here, right at him saying, if she said they're friends, they're lying because they're fucking. Alright, back to the main menu. But thank you again for tuning in. I was really scarfing down my chicken noodle soup trying to finish it too. But I'll catch you on the flip side. And again, much love, much peace.